Alright, this is a little video I want to make to show you how Uncle Sam, our government, likes to waste money, taxpayers' money, and destroy a fine piece of workmanship. What you got here is our latest acquisition of goodies that were destroyed probably during the Jimmy Carter era in '76. What happens, these guns were brand new, basically old stock, and they were sitting packed in grease. And they were chopped up back then, and because they were evil weapons and they had to be destroyed according to the liberal Democrats, and so they spared no expense of your tax dollars destroying these things. What they did, they chopped them up. They were so full of grease, they were thrown in a dump, and luckily somebody found them years later, caked with dirt, and a lot of that dirt was able to came off, and believe it or not, a lot of the grease preserved these guys. Look over here, here's a nice example, and there are some still good salvageable parts on here. Here's a unfortunate one, it didn't make it. There's this one is pretty toasted, but that's better than some. Some are really bad. And all these are World War II or World War I Browning automatic rifle parts. Some 1918 parts in here, as well as some A2. Let's see. This is what's left of a 30 caliber Browning. And they not only did they sear it, but they torched some of these things. But this one is a Saginaw steering gear division, a real one. And you can see on this side what's left of it. There's little pieces there. You can tell the desktop is pretty messy because these things were awfully dirty when I got them. And a lot of grease and dirt and age of rust been on here. Here's a nice blued one. This is a gas tube. And you can see the gas lock, part of the gas tube, gas lock's portion is still attached, where they smashed it there. And if you notice, nice original bluing, even after almost 100 years, these guns are. It's a Mills sling swivel, and this is probably more likely from a World War I 1918 BIR. Probably a Winchester, Marlin, Rockwell, or Colt. There's your choices. And in this pile of mess here, some of these things are pretty good. If you look at this particular one, you can actually see the little W on the sight base right there. And this particular one is a Winchester barrel dated 10 of 1918, if you can see that there. Still a nice, good salvageable front piece. The sight blade is perfect. This gun was almost 100 years old, but it didn't survive from Jimmy Carter. And Bill Clinton did his share of M14s. He destroyed most of those guys, so that's why Army's desperate for those things right now. Typical liberal destruction policy and wasting your money. There you go. Just a pile. Just many of the few piles and piles that were out there. And I brought these home. It's a messy job, but somebody's got to do it.